In the quiet moments of your life, when the world seems to hush and the weight of your struggles presses heavy on your heart, there is a divine presence watching over you. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of heaven, stands firm by your side, his sword gleaming with celestial light, ready to defend you against unseen forces. He has been with you through every trial, every tear, every moment when you felt alone in the darkness. His voice now rings out with a commanding urgency, a call that cannot be ignored. Open this message now. This is not a requested, is a divine order. These words are not spoken lightly. They carry the weight of heaven's authority, a summons from the spiritual realms to awaken you to a critical moment in your life. This is a divine revelation, raw and unfiltered, meant to shake you awake. God is not exposing this truth to hurt you, but to set you free. Betrayals have wounded your heart, leaving scars that still ache. Heartbreak has tested your resolve, tempting you to give up, but nothing has worked. Heaven is waiting for your agreement, your willingness to step into this moment with courage and faith. But that agreement cannot come while you remain tied to people who were never meant to walk with you into your elevation. You will hear the tone you once ignored, replay conversations in your mind, and see the truth strike like lightning. This is God's fire, burning away the lies the enemy tried to keep hidden. You are in the midst of a divine showdown, a spiritual battle where angels are circling your home, protecting you from forces that want to keep you asleep. Your dreams have been heavy, your energy strange, your past resurfacing. These are not coincidences. They are signs of the final battle before your promotion. The enemy knows your time is near, and they are desperate to weaken you before you step into your purpose. But Archangel Michael has been released to intervene, to stand in the gap and fight for you. You are covered in glory, surrounded by angels, empowered by God Himself. There is no more time for delay, no more room for fear, no more space for silence. The next 48 hours are a sacred window where your decisions will echo in the spiritual realm. God is watching you with love, but also with concern. They smile in your presence, but carry jealousy in their hearts. They speak softly, but compete with you in secret. You have felt their pressure, sensed their hidden thorns, but God is removing them one by one. But you must let go of the pain, stop replaying the betrayals, and release the weight of words spoken against you. Those words did not define you only, God does, and He says, you are worthy. But Michael is stepping into that situation, shifting hearts, turning opinions, and securing the yes you've been praying for. You will be approved, accepted, and invited into places that once rejected you not by force, but by divine favor. The crisis will either crush you or crown you, but the outcome is in your hands. Call out to God, now whisper, cry, or shout, but do not stay silent. Say, God, I need you. I surrender. I believe. Help me. The heavens will respond with power that breaks chains, heals wounds, and rewrites your story. Archangel Michael's voice carries the love of heaven, and he wants you to remain in this sacred space where God as truth can continue to reach you. With all the love of the angels, Michael says, I stand with you, I fight for you, and I love you fiercely. Keep your heart open, and let heaven's light guide your path. You were not created for loss, but for glory. Your life is part of a greater plan, and that plan is unfolding now. Align yourself with faith, and you will see miracles. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are covered, chosen, and dearly loved. Archangel Michael stands ready to fight for you, but you must let him. Type Amen if you believe. Heaven has seen your suffering, and your tears are being transformed into blessings. You will not end this year the same way you began it. Something is stirring, and the enemy knows it. That's why the attacks have intensified, why doubts have grown, why you felt so tired. But this is your final notice. Do not ignore this message, or you will block your own blessing. You are chosen. You are rising by heaven's command. The next 2 days are sacred. What you do, say, believe, and pray will be amplified. Heaven is listening, doors are opening, and God's Spirit is moving. Do not let distractions steal this moment. If you stand in faith, you will walk into miracles. The next 2 days are not just a countdown, they are a divine invitation to step into the fullness of what God has prepared for you. You are not alone in this moment. The heavens are aligned, the angels are in position, and God's hand is extended toward you. Take hold of it. Let go of the chains that have held you back. Release the voices that have dimmed your light, and walk boldly into the truth. This is your time to rise, to shine, to become the person you were always meant to be. The storm may be coming, but you are the storm, empowered by heaven's might. Step forward in faith, and watch the impossible become your reality. If you walk away in doubt, you will circle back to this pain. Break the cycle now. He is exposing the truth, tearing away the illusions of false love and deception. You have waited for answers, felt like God was silent, but he was never late. He was working in secret, arranging people, places, and opportunities beyond your imagination. You thought you were stuck, but God was building a path beneath your feet. You thought you were forgotten, but he was writing your name into the hearts of those you are destined to meet. You have carried pain that was never meant to define you, drowned in emotions you've hidden behind a smile. Your soul has screamed in silence, but heaven has heard every cry. Your name has been whispered by angels. Your tears have moved the spiritual realm, and God is saying, your crisis is almost over. But you must not give in now. You must not ignore this final call. Michael stands with his sword drawn, his wings shielding you from attacks you cannot see. He has fought wars for you in realms beyond your understanding, and now he calls you to rise in faith. Open your heart to this message. Read it with your spirit. Obey it with your actions. Archangel Michael has ordered it. God has signed it. Heaven is watching, and hell is trembling. Your time is now. This is not just a spiritual moment. It is a legal one, a moment of divine justice, where heaven is ready to act on your behalf. This woman, this hidden enemy, has been praying against your clarity, smiling in your presence, while despising the anointing on your life. She has liked your posts, shared your words, and stood in your photos, all while secretly working to undermine you. The angels will step back, and the gate will close. This is not a threat, but a spiritual law. God has protected you, even when you strayed, blessed you, even when you doubted, but now he is calling you to take responsibility for your next season. He is handing you the keys to your destiny, the sword to cut through the lies. You have 2 days to confront the truth, to separate yourself from those who are holding you back, to prepare your heart for what God is about to do. This is not just about the woman, it is about every attachment that has confused your direction, every voice that told you to doubt, every friend who discouraged your vision, every lover who dimmed your light. God is removing them, not to leave you empty, but to make space for his divine power. The angels are ready to reveal the full truth, but you must be ready to receive it. This truth will hurt. It may bring tears. It may feel like a betrayal so deep it shakes your foundation. The warfare has intensified because the enemy knows your breakthrough is near. They sent this woman, surrounded you with familiar spirits that feel safe but drain your energy. But today is the cutoff, the spiritual deadline. In 2 days, your season will shift, whether you are ready or not. This message is your evidence, your proof that God has fought for you one last time, that Michael has cried out on your behalf in heaven's courtroom. You are loved enough for this message to find you. Do not disrespect the sacrifice it took to deliver it. The woman will be exposed, her mask will slip, her plans will crumble. But whether you are free when it happens depends on your choice now. Will you continue giving your light to shadows, or will you rise as the storm the enemy feared you would become? But it is not the betrayal that will destroy you, it is ignoring it that will keep you bound. You have risen again and again, stronger each time, a testament to the power God has placed within you. And now, because the enemy could not break you, they sent someone to deceive you, a woman who mirrors your light, imitates your spirit, but whose heart is aligned with delay and destruction. She has positioned herself as your ally, but her true purpose is to keep you from the divine shift God has prepared for you. If you do not see her for who she is, if you do not confront this truth now, you risk missing the moment heaven has ordained for your breakthrough. For too long, you have lived under the influence of her manipulation, her counterfeit light. You may have sensed something was wrong those moments when your spirit felt uneasy, when her words carried a tone you couldn't quite place, when your heart screamed for you to pay attention, but your mouth stayed silent. You've smiled through the discomfort, tolerated what you knew was draining your spirit, and called manipulation love. But God says, no more. No more hiding from the truth. No more pretending everything is fine. No more giving your sacred energy to those who mock your purpose in secret. You were born with a destiny, sealed with divine light, and the forces of hell have fought against you from the moment you took your first breath. You stand at a crossroads, a pivotal point where your choices in the next 2 days will shape your destiny. Will you rise to meet this moment, or will you turn away and risk losing the protection and guidance heaven is offering? Michael's presence is not new to you. He has been your unseen guardian through battles you didn't even know you were fighting. In the spiritual realm, he has stood before demons, wielding his sword to protect your purpose, your calling, your very life. He has carried your name before the throne of God, pleading your case in heaven's courts. He has wept for your pain, rejoiced in your victories, and fought tirelessly to shield you from dangers you could not see. Now, he speaks with a clarity that cuts through the noise of your doubts and fears. This is not a casual message. It is not meant to simply inspire or uplift. This is a matter of survival, a divine intervention designed to pull you back from the edge of a spiritual crisis. The next 48 hours are sacred, a window of time where everything in your life could either collapse under the weight of unseen enemies or awaken to the fullness of God's plan for you. God Himself has spoken. You have walked through fire, endured trials that would have broken others, and now you stand at the final gate. This moment is not about decoration or fleeting encouragement. It is about your very existence. There is someone in your life, a woman, whose presence has been a shadow over your path. She may be close to you, someone you trust, someone you confide in, or she may be hidden, her true intentions veiled behind a smile that seems warm but carries a poison meant to harm you. God is pulling back the curtain, exposing her for who she truly is. This woman has been assigned by the enemy to derail your destiny. She has gained your trust, listened to your heart, and pretended to stand by your side, all while secretly working against you. Her words may have seemed kind, her actions supportive, but behind closed doors, she has rejoiced in your struggles and sown doubt about you in the hearts of others. This is not a vague warning or a distant threat. The enemy has tried everything to stop you. Distractions have come, pulling your focus away from your calling. In the next 2 days, a spiritual door will either open or close. A divine contract will either be sealed or revoked. God is opening your spiritual eyes in this moment. You will begin to remember things, she said, words that seemed innocent but carried a hidden edge. If you walk away from this message, if you ignore this call, Michael's hands will be tied. The pressure you feel is not a sign of defeated, is a sign that your time has come. You are not a victim. You are not forgotten. You are the fire that hell could not extinguish, the truth they could not silence. This is a divine emergency, a moment that demands your attention. There are people around you who are not what they seem. Your crisis is about to become your crown. What the enemy meant to destroy you will become the platform for your blessing. Documents are coming with your name on them. A financial breakthrough is breaking through spiritual barriers. Someone in power has delayed a decision that affects your future. Choose faith over fear, destiny over doubt, calling over comfort. As the weight of this message settles in your heart, let it be a beacon of hope and a call to action. If this message has touched your heart, stirred your spirit, or awakened your faith, please like and subscribe to stay connected to these divine words of guidance and truth.